We're back in the garage today working on the Triton. It's pouring down rain outside, so I thought I'd go ahead and do an install video. We just recently installed Bass Boat Technologies dual graph mount for a Triton TR20. I believe the years are 1999 through 2000. There's nothing out there on YouTube or out there on the internet for this install, so I thought I'd go ahead and do one for you. So the first step in the instructions say to take the original gauges out and the dash, wood grain dash plate. Step 2 says to remove the silver cover. It's kind of like a vanity plate. It hides all of the wiring that comes in to the back side of your graphs. Step 3, you basically want to lay the new mounting plate or the new dash plate out onto your blank dash. You want to scribe or use a pencil or something to mark the dash for all the new mounting holes. You also want to mark where some of the gauges need to be placed. There's some new holes that need to be drilled on the dash. You then drill holes in your dash. That's always fun on a boat, but it's just part of it. Then you go ahead and bolt the new Bass Boat electronic mounting plate in, and you start installing your gauges. They recommend you install the 2 large gauges first. That kind of helps align everything left to right and up and down. I didn't do it that way, and it turned out all right, but you just got to be careful and make sure your gauges line up with the holes before you start putting screws in. Then once all the gauges are in place, then you mount the shelf on. The shelf is what holds the mounting bracket for the gimbals for your Garmin or Lowrance or Humminbird graphs, whatever you're putting on there. You go ahead and you mount the gimbals. You then go and mount your gimbals from your graphs. I have Garmin UHD 93SVs. I've got dual 93SVs. And Bass Boat Technology does not make metal gimbals for the Garmin 93SV units. So I just use the factory gimbals that came with the Garmin units. They're plenty strong. I haven't noticed any vibration at all. Once you get the gimbals mounted, then you go ahead and run all your electronics wiring, power, sonar cables, network cables, NEMA cables, whatever you're running to your graphs. You go ahead and pull those through, kind of organize your wires, and then you can go ahead and mount the graphs on the gimbals. Other than that, that's it. You can see behind me what it looks like with dual graphs mounted. These are the Garmin's. Like I said, I'm happy with it. It's worked out really well. That wraps up the install video of the Bass Boat Technologies dual graph mount. If you like this content, please consider liking and subscribing, and then click that notification bell up in the upper right hand corner